Husky Nation. Welcome to This Week in Top Shelf Sports. I'm Maddie Barrett, here to bring you the latest in NIU athletics. Let's get started. The Huskies picked up a hard-fought win in Provo, Utah on Saturday against Brigham Young University. The Huskies struggled to get things going offensively throughout the game, but the defense hung tough by allowing only 6 points. Quarterback Marcus Childers struggled and only completed 10 of his 21 passing attempts. Head coach Rod Carey said even though the offense struggled, a win is a win.
I think whether you win that game 7-6 or 53-52, we made one more play than they did. We executed one more play than they did and got the wins.
The Huskies will look to make in 5 straight wins this coming Thursday as they are set to face Akron. The Huskies have won close battles throughout the season and will look to remain undefeated in Mid-American Conference play. NIU currently sits atop the MAC West Division and is 1 game ahead of Western Michigan. Kickoff in Akron is set for 6 p.m. The women's cross-country team took 4th at the MAC Championship on Saturday. Sophomores Ashley Tutt and Mackenzie Callahan earned second-team all-conference honors with their 8th and 11th place finishes. Tutt crossed the finish line with a time of 21 minutes and 8.9 seconds to help NIU place 4th in the 3.73-mile race. Huskies will be back on action on Friday, November 9th for the NCAA Midwest Regional Championship in Peoria. Moving on over to the hardwood, women's volleyball picked up its 9th win of the season this past Saturday. The team won their matchup against the Toledo Rockets 3-1. Senior blocker Meg Wallowitz led the way with 16 kills, 10 digs, and 2 blocks, while freshman Grace Ballen-Cipher added in a team high of 29 assists. The Huskies are now 2-2 in their current 5-game road trip and are looking to cap that off on a winning note tomorrow when they face the Western Michigan Broncos. Speaking of Western Michigan, the men's soccer team unfortunately lost their final road game of the last season this past weekend against the Broncos. The Huskies managed to score after senior midfielder Kevin Rodriguez tied things up at 1 goal apiece. But it wasn't enough as the Broncos won the matchup 2-1. The team will face West Virginia on Saturday to conclude their regular season before heading off for the MAC tournament. The game is set for a 7 p.m. start. Kicking it on over to the ladies, the women's team ended the season last Thursday with their 3rd straight loss after being defeated by, you guessed it, the Western Michigan Broncos. It was a disappointing year for women's soccer as they ended the season with a record of 2-17. The team looks to put this tough season behind them and focus on getting better for next year. The women's golf team closed out their fall season with a 6th place finish at the UC Irvine Invitational. Sophomore Lauren Engel led the way for the Huskies with a 17th place individual finish. The Huskies will begin winter training before picking things back up in February. NIU's Husky Athletic Fund recently launched a Drive for 25 campaign to increase support for athletes. The campaign will focus on bringing support for NIU athletes with the financial resources and increase membership up to 2,500. All new donors who join the drive by Tuesday, November 6th will have the chance to attend some athletic home events, including men's basketball, football, and others. Husky Athletics hopes to increase support for existing members as well. Well, that's all I have for this week's update. Be sure to follow us on social media and tune into our live show every Friday at 12:15. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Husky Nation.